Hello, hello, hello. Welcome one and all to Trivia Club, live from this Trivia Clubhouse. Thank you for joining us, as always, each and every Tuesday. And for this, the final Trivia Clubhouse Tuesday, number 100, before we go to a more produced version of trivia on this YouTube channel and just our own personal game nights here from home. Yeah. So look forward to that. Look forward to the future YouTube content, as it were. And of course, Trivia Club is also always available for private events. So make sure to reach out to us on Facebook, on Twitter, on our email, through the triviaclub.ca website to take part or to have us for private online events. We will be happy to join you and host trivia for you. Hello to all those in the live chat. Say hello in the live chat. Let us know your team name if you're joining in tonight. Playing trivia. It'll be great to see all those familiar names as always. We'll be getting started in about 5 minutes time, or less than 5 minutes time now. About 4 minutes time at around 7:05 with the questions of trivia. But before then, get yourself comfortable. All you need is that pen and a piece of paper. And thank you, Sherlou. Thank you so much. I would, of course, Cheryl, you are also invited. Of course, you're invited to those upcoming or those different kind of game nights that we have coming up. Just reach out on Facebook through either through the mutual family and friends, and we'll make sure that you have all the information on that as well. Look forward to having you there as well, a ghost of BB Rebozo. Glad you are in the house, capital T, capital H. We'll be getting started in another couple minutes time. Great to have everybody. Hopefully you have had a lovely week. It's been a wonderful weather week here in Toronto. Just wonderful blue skies. 'Tis the season. Hello to Team Mad in LA. Great to have you here as well. And thank you as well to thank you, Michelle. Yes, between the compliments from yourself and Cheryl, dapper is the word of the day, so I appreciate it. It's true. I need to make good use out of the suit jackets. As good as possible, over Zoom at least, or streaming, if you will. We'll be getting started in another minute or so. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello to Team Uno Persona as well. I'll give the countdown in another 30 seconds and then jump into tonight's trivia questions. Great to have you all for the 100th trivia from the Trivia Clubhouse. Yay! All right. I think we're ready to go. Let's do this, shall we? In 5, 4, 3.
Welcome to Trivia Club.
Hello, hello. Welcome, one and all, to the 100th edition. Yes, 100th edition of Trivia Club, live from the Trivia Clubhouse. Hooray, hooray. Give yourselves a round of applause as well. Hey, counterclockwise. I'm your host, Russel Harder, the man with the bow tie, the man with that trivia plan. Trivia is planned, as it's been for the most part of these 100 events, for 20 questions of trivia goodness, live from this Trivia Clubhouse. All you need is a pen and a piece of paper to write down those answers on. Thank you for supporting Trivia Club. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification as well. Even though we won't be doing streams every week, every Tuesday from the YouTube channel, we will still be looking to put out some trivia content for you every once in a while. And as long as that works out well, regularly enough that it can be reliable, that you log onto YouTube and you find it. So that information will come, but that still gives you a reason to like and subscribe. That helps people find YouTube now and in the future. So thank you for supporting Trivia Club in that way. Hit that thumbs up around here. The bell notification and the subscribe button is over here. All that fun stuff. Or if the video is flipped, where it very much might be, it's along the bottom. Yeah, the likes, the thumbs up, the subscribe button, the bell notification. It's all on the right below the video. That's what you know. That's what you need to know. Thank you, of course, for doing so. Hello to everyone in the live chat as well. Hello to Sherlu. Hello to the ghost of BB Rebozo. Hello to Team Mad in LA. Hello to Team Uno Persona. I'm joined as always by my partner, the love of my life. Thank you. Hello. Your executive producer and mine. Great to have you. Thank you. Are you ready to sing tonight when I point your way?
No.
Not even for the 100th?
Not even for the 100th.
Hey.
We want people to stick around.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay. Fine. Alrighty. I mean, if not now, then when? But never? Okay. Yeah. The answer is never. Thank you, of course, for joining us. Everybody, thank you. And thank you to everyone who is watching along, but not necessarily in the live chat as well. That includes, I'm thinking, probably Rondai, Mike and Sue as well. Hello. Hello to my grandma Fran as well. Hopefully you're able to watch. Great to have everyone who is taking part, even if you're not in the live chat. And thank you for everyone who is taking part after the fact on tape delay. Let us know your team name and your final score in the comment section if you're not able to join us in the live chat. And of course, we end every trivia night with a bit of bonus trivia. So here's the answer for last week's bit of bonus trivia. It was an anagram that we were looking for you to solve. Our Trivia Club anagram is always called I Built a VCR, because I Built a VCR is itself an anagram for Trivia Club. Just mix around those letters. And we were looking for a Canadian music icon in the anagram Mint Chill Joe, which just sounds like a cool cartoon character. Mint Chill Joe. Hey. But that Canadian music icon is Joni Mitchell. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. All right. There are only 3 cardinal rules when it comes to Trivia Club. Those cardinal rules are: be smarter than that internet connection. If you're cheating to find answers, you're really only cheating yourself anyway. And speaking of internet connections, of course, if this internet connection on my end fails, we'll be back on this YouTube channel as quickly as possible within anywhere between 5 minutes and half an hour, hopefully 5 minutes, for a part 2 video. So keep an eye out for that if this video abruptly ends. Another rule, though, don't post any answers on that live chat or in the comment section. No spoilers. Yes, keep that competitive spirit sharp. And the only other rule of Trivia Club is tell everybody about Trivia Club. Hey, thanks. There's an archive of 100 events for them to enjoy, so they should check it out. And speaking of the 100th event, yay! Thank you for joining us for this 100th event. And we will be letting you know how to find us and how to take part in the games night that we plan to do in a more, I guess, private and personal setting that I myself can also take part in. I think I have a way to contact everyone who is a regular through these live events this last little while. Though if I'm having trouble reaching out to you, I do believe I'll have at least 1 or 2 options or other people to contact to reach out to you, which is to say, I'll look forward to hearing from you and seeing you next Tuesday in a slightly different format. Alrighty, that makes sense, right?
Yes, it does.
Excellent. Oh, and once again, I said this at the start, but I'll say it again. Trivia Club is also still available for private online events. So please do, if you want to have Trivia Club at your party, at your event, at your anniversary, we are more than happy to provide entertainment. Reach out to us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or through email. You can find our email at triviaclub.ca. And we'll be more than happy to talk to you about bringing trivia to your private online event. All right. With all that said, let's jump into questions. All right. Question number 1 for this Trivia Club at home, number 100. We're starting with the host. Oh, thank you. Oh, not me? Okay. This recent Saturday Night Live host and current Marvel superhero was the host for the 51st annual Juno Awards this past weekend. Once again, name the recent Saturday Night Live host and current Marvel superhero who was the host for the 51st annual Juno Awards this past weekend. Question number 2 now is reoccurring. Oh, that's fun. So, question number 2. Vogue magazine's YouTube channel has created a popular reoccurring series that features 73 of these in each video. Once again, Vogue magazine's YouTube channel has created a popular reoccurring series that features 73 of these in each video. Question number 3 now is 5 of one. In case you're worried that this is a math problem, no, it's a fast food question, so we're good. Question number 3, what menu item offered by Wendy's alone among burger chains, just Wendy's, since 1983, comes in 5 versions now comes in 5 versions now that Italian and Mexican have been discontinued. Once again, which menu item offered by Wendy's and only Wendy's among big burger chains since 1983 comes in 5 versions now that Italian and Mexican have been discontinued, which is to say the Italian and Mexican versions of this menu item have been discontinued. And question number 4, we are connecting for the point on this question. That means there's a connection between the answers on questions number 2 and 3. If you can tell me that connection, you get a point for question number 4. But before we give you that point for connecting the answers, nothing in the questions, just those answers, here's that question number 2 once again. Vogue magazine's YouTube channel has created a popular reoccurring series that features 73 of these in each video. And question number 3, name the menu item that comes in 5 different versions now that the Italian and Mexican versions of this item have been discontinued. And this is offered just at Wendy's alone among burger chains. But it's been offered by Wendy's since 1983. And yes, question number 4, what is the connection between the answers of question number 2 and 3? Connect for the point. Question number 5.
Oh, yeah.
You know what we do with question number 5? Give me 5.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. We're gonna have to find a new way to stretch and work out during the week if we're not going to do give me 5 every week. Gonna have to take up yoga, or I don't know. What was that? Taibo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bet you I'd expect Taibo to be brought up today, but question number 5. Give me 5. Give me the 5 island countries of Europe. Give me the 5 island countries of Europe. Question number 6 is called Insert High-Pitched Scream Here. Okay. No, I'm not going to do that. The microphone, I don't know how good it is. I don't want to blow it out. But question number 6, because of its high-pitched cry, the three-toed variety of this mammal is also called the ai. Ai as in AI. Once again, though, because of its high-pitched cry, the three-toed variety of this mammal is also called the ai, which is kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie. Question number 7 now. Hopefully you're having fun because this next question's called So Much Fun. So your question number 7. This instrument with SOO in its name gives the low end to the woodwind section. Once again, name the instrument with SOO in its name that gives the low end to the woodwind section. So much fun. Question number 8 now. Speaking of music, this is our audio clue. We're going to play an 8-bit version of a popular song, and you name that song for a point, and tell me the title of the song and the musical act responsible for that song for a point each. So 2 possible points to be won. Name this song or the original song and the original musical act responsible for that song. You know what I'm talking about. This is the 100th version of this game. So, well, not the 100th version of this game, but like the 90th. We didn't start right away. Anywho, here it is, that question number 8, bit by bit. It's that musical clip that sounds like a ringtone for an old flip phone. If I did merch, that would be on a shirt. There you go. That's that question number 8. Bit by bit, you name that song and tell me the musical act responsible for that song, or the non-8-bit version, for a point each. And yes, I closed the loop on that sample, so it really could have gone on forever. Just could have walked away, came back an hour later. Question number 9. Shall we ballet? So that question number 9. In the plot of this ballet, an evil fairy gives Princess Aurora, aka the title character, or the title character that's also known by this name, a spindle that has some unwanted side effects. Once again, in the plot of this ballet, an evil fairy gives Princess Aurora, aka the title character that goes by this name a spindle that has some unwanted side effects? Question number 10 now. It is survey says, I give you the actual Family Feud survey question, and you tell me what you think the number one answer was as per those 100 Americans that were surveyed by the fine folks at Family Feud. Don't tell them that we're using it, but I mean, if they haven't found out yet, that would be a really bad time. Now, question number 10, survey says, name a type of clock. Seems like a pretty straightforward one. Oh, that means that might be a lot of interesting potential answers. But name a type of clock. Some good possibilities already, no doubt, percolating in your mind. Pick the one that you think the 100 Americans surveyed chose the most. All right, question number 10. Survey says, name a type of clock. Question number 11. It's an 11-word hint for an 11-letter movie title. So here's that 11-word hint. We're looking for a movie. Yes, name that movie with 11 letters in its title. Now, question number 11. Chaplin's last silent film is this commentary on the industrial world. Chaplin's last silent film is this commentary on the industrial world. Question number 12, it's our visual clue, and it's a little something different. Why not try something new at any and all times? Question number 12 is called Drawn Together, which is actually a kind of question that I've used before, but not in this way, because I want to directly shout out the artist that has helped with the material for these questions. That would be Paul Rogers. I'm using a new Paul Rogers book. He's done one called Name That Movie, but this is called Name That Show. Oh, fun. And this is from the lovely executive producer, yours and mine, for my birthday. But this one, 100 illustrated TV show puzzles, fittingly for today. We're not going to name all 100. No. I'm going to have you name number 45. Why? Because I like this one. I think you will too. I'm going to show you 6 drawings by Paul Rogers, and you name that show. And as they're all drawn together to create one idea of a syndicated television show. So I'm going to scan it across to give you the clues, 6 clues from that show, and you name that show. Some windows. A please wait to be seated sign. A stuffed wallet. Oh, some junior mints. That's looks like a T-shirt with quite a lot to it, and a restaurant. Oh, that's nice. Did you recognize those clues? Well, here they are again. They all belong to one TV show. Name that TV show. As they are all drawn together by the one and only Paul Rogers. And if you like these drawings, well, then buy the book. And once more. Fantastic.
Yeah, I got it.
Fantastic. Put it over here. All righty. Wonderful. That's your question number 12. Name that TV show. Question number 13. It's a literary spin on things. So, your 13th question. This evidently archaic Romanian word for vampire is the title for a 1922 unauthorized and unofficial adaptation of Bram Stoker's Dracula. Though the film is unauthorized and unofficial, it is highly influential for its own Gothic style and monster design. So name that now 100-year-old vampire movie. Its title, a seemingly, though not actually, seemingly archaic Romanian word for vampire, was an unofficial and unauthorized adaptation of Bram Stoker's Dracula, but it became a highly influential film for its own Gothic style and monster design. Question number 14. It's called Time After Time. Time after time. Don't know. Time after time. She said no, I should have known. Yeah. Had to try at least, I got to push it until the final moment. So your question number 14. Put these historical moments in order from earliest to most recent, with a point given for each correct placement, 4 possible points to be won. All you have to do is put these historical moments in the correct order from earliest to most recent. Here, those events are in no particular order. So, starting with the James Bond movie Tomorrow Never Dies being released in theaters. Next up, Spuds MacKenzie, Bud Light beer mascot, debuts during a Super Bowl commercial. You know Spuds MacKenzie. He's adorable. They're adorable. The B-52s released their hit single, Love Shack. Love Shack, baby. And Century 21, the American real estate company, is founded. So once again, Century 21, the American real estate company, is founded. The B-52s released their hit single, Love Shack. Spuds MacKenzie, Bud Light beer mascot, debuts during a Super Bowl commercial. And the James Bond movie Tomorrow Never Dies is released in theaters. Question number 15 now is Countdown Takedown. This is a game show game played with Price is Right rules, but with a twist. You want to get as close as you can to the actual number without going over, but only guesses within 25% of the actual number will get you points. You'll get 2 points if you're within that 25% range, and you'll get 5 points if you guess that number right on. 0 points, though, if you are under, at least outside of that 25% range, or if you're even one over, that is also 0 points. So your countdown takedown question. While the overwhelming majority of the millions of cardinals, that'd be the bird, in the United States are red, it is estimated that this number of them are yellow. I'm looking for the high-end guess, and I will say the number is less than 20. Not 20,000, just 20, which sounds absurd, but it's based on the very rare number of sightings of yellow cardinals every now and then. So the number we're looking for is based on the high-end estimation, but the number is still less than 20. And that's of yellow cardinals, even though, of course, yes, the overwhelming majority of the millions of cardinals in the United States are red. That was the fun fact I learned this week, and I almost brought it up earlier, but we can now still watch for yellow cardinals. We have cardinals flying around our trees, so if we see one, we'll probably think it's not a cardinal, but we'll have seen something special. Question number 16 is your cameo cost over or under, over or under. And once again, shout out to Pop Culture Happy Hours, Linda Holmes, for this question. Check out Pop Culture Happy Hour, the NPR podcast. I'll give you the celebrity on Cameo and a dollar amount, and you tell me if they charge over or under that amount. Numbers are from just this past Monday, and the actual cost is within $50. So your question number 16, celebrity on Cameo, is Frankie Muniz, who played Malcolm on the TV show Malcolm in the Middle. Does his cameo quoted cost is $200. $200. So does Frankie Muniz, the actor who played Malcolm on the TV show Malcolm in the Middle, charge over or under $200 per cameo? Question number 17 is called Shine Bright Like a Diamond and other ratings for diamonds. So if you want to purchase a diamond, and who doesn't want to purchase an unethically sourced, artificially scarce resource at an inflated cost propped up by traditions, created out of thin air by advertisers in the 1940s, you might want to know the 4 C's of diamond ratings, which are these 4 things for a point each. One of these diamond ratings is rated from 0 to 10. Another is rated from D to Z. Another is rated from FL to I3. And the fourth is measured per fifth of a gram. All right. So once again, what are the 4 C's of diamond ratings for a point each? Those ratings are rated from 0 to 10, from D to Z, from FL to I3, and from and by the or by not by per the fifth of a gram. One more time. Look for the 4 C's of diamond ratings. Those 4 C's, named for a point each, are rated from 0 to 10, from D to Z, from FL to I3, and per fifth of a gram. And once we get to the answers on these, if you want to ask me why and how for any of these ratings, I don't know. But the internet will. That's the important thing. Question number 18. Keep it down. So, question number 18. Rosebud is whispered by this character shortly before his death in a 1941 film. Once again, Rosebud is whispered by this character. I will even say this title character. You can name the movie. Shortly before his death in a 1941 film. And question number 19, it is Tune Out. I'm going to read lyrics with as little melody, rhythm, or affect original to the original song as possible, and you name that song and the musical act responsible for a point each. So, once again, here are those lyrics with as little melody, rhythm, or affect original to the song as possible, and you name that song and the musical act for a point each. I watch the ripples change their size, but never leave the stream of warm impermanence, and so the days float through my eyes, but still the days seem the same. And these children that you spit on as they try to change their worlds are immune to your consultations. They're quite aware of what they're going through. Once again, I watch the ripples change their size, but never leave the streams of warm impermanence. And so the days float through my eyes, but still the days seem the same. And these children that you spit on as they try to change their worlds are immune to your consultations. They're quite aware of what they're going through. And before I jump to question number 20, our Trivia Royale, Are there any questions that I can repeat from these first 19? Let me know in the live chat or live in the room as I queue up the timer. The timer for a Trivia Royale is queued up, but let's see, I can do 2 and 8. Alrighty, question number 2. It's your reoccurring. So, question number 2. Vogue magazine's YouTube channel has created a popular reoccurring series that features 73 of these per video. Once again, Vogue magazine's YouTube channel has created a popular reoccurring series that features 73 of these per video. And then question number 8, our bit by bit. Here's that 8-bit version of a popular song. You name this song and the musical act responsible for a point each. That's that question number 8, bit by bit. All right, and if there's nothing else to repeat on this Trivia Clubhouse number 100, let's jump into question number 20. Our final question for this Trivia Clubhouse for the time being. So, Trivia Clubhouse, queued up, timer at the ready. Yes, 5 minutes on the board. We've turned 100, and speaking of turning 100, I'm going to ask you to name any 11 of the top 15 countries with the most centenarians. Those are people who are 100 years old or older, and this is as of 2019, according to World Atlas. This is the any 11 of the top 15 countries with the most centenarians, or people who are 100 years or older living in that country. This is from an article from World Atlas in 2019. They're using census data from the countries in the top 15, ranging from 2007 to 2017. It's different from each country. All countries don't take census data at the same time, but it is a recently published article. 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. To name for me or any 11 of the top 15 countries with the most centenarians living in them. This is as of 2019. And according to World Atlas. I asked you to name any 11 of the top 15 because it's the 100th. And also, it asked, giving you the chance to win 11 points on the 20th question. That means there's a potential of winning 50 possible points tonight, 5-0, which I thought was a nice round number on a nice round number of a night. Two minutes remaining. Yes, we just passed that 2-minute mark, so we are more than halfway through our question number 20. How you doing? You liking your guesses?
Some of them.
Nice. Yeah. Hey. You look cute tonight. Oh, thanks. I've been called dapper twice tonight.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What do you do with that?
Oh, thank you. 3 times now. We have 1 minute remaining. 1 minute still remaining for this Trivia Clubhouse night of trivia goodness before we get to the answers. Oh, and my dad's also called me debonair. There you go. Just to mix it up. 20 seconds remaining. 20 seconds. 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is time. That is time. Finalize those answers. Fill out any of those blank spots that you have not already, because the answers are coming, so that those points can be added up and you can let me know what you got. Question number 1, answer number 1. Starting with the host. This recent Saturday Night Live host and current Marvel superhero was the host for the 51st Annual Juno Awards this past weekend. That'd be Simu Liu. Question number 2. Vogue Magazine's YouTube channel has created a popular reoccurring series that features 73 questions. The answer was questions. Question number 3. Name the menu item offered by Wendy's alone amongst burger chains since 1983 that comes in 5 versions now that the Italian and Mexican versions have been discontinued. That would be the baked potato. Baked potatoes. So question number 4, what is the connection between questions and baked potatoes? Both can be loaded. Loaded questions, loaded baked potatoes. If you can find another connection between questions and baked potatoes. Both can be timely, because thyme, you can put a spice, but you don't put thyme on baked potatoes. And you don't call it timely. So if you can do better than that, I'm all ears. Question number 5. Give me 5. Yeah. So give me the 5 island countries of Europe. I'll give you those answers in alphabetical order. They are Cyprus, Iceland, Ireland, or Ireland, Ireland, Malta, and the United Kingdom. So question number 6. Because of its high-pitched cry, the three-toed variety of this mammal is also called the ai, which I did not realize, but is fittingly kind of adorable. It'd be a sloth. It'd be like, oh, there's one of those sloths. Question number 7. So much fun. Or so much fun. This instrument with SOO in its name gives the low end to the woodwinds. That'd be bassoon. Question number 8, your bit by bit. That etc. You know, it was on a loop. You heard it enough times. That was, for a point each, Careless Whisper. That's the title, and it is by, there's actually 2 options, George Michael or Wham. So Wham, exclamation mark, will get you a point, and so will George Michael. Question number 9, shall we ballet? In the plot of this ballet, an evil fairy gives Princess Aurora, aka the title character, a spindle that has been unwanted, that has some unwanted side effects. It makes her sleepy. That would be Sleeping Beauty, which takes more from the original fable than it does the Disney movie. Yeah. Question number 10, survey says, so 5 possible answers will get you some points. I'll start with a 1-point answer and go up in the potential points from there. 1 point for this answer, and it's your day in the sun with this answer. That would be sundial. That's a type of clock. Not a popular type, but it's popular enough for a point. 2 points for this alarming answer. It's an alarm clock. 3 points for this answer without a face. That'd be a digital clock. I guess it does have a face, but it doesn't have, it's not in the round. Digital clock. 4 points for this crazy answer. Yeah, that'd be a cuckoo clock. I guess the bird is the word on this answer. That's it. That's better. And 5 points for a real family answer. That'd be a grandfather clock. A clock that's a real tall order. It's more of a height thing, yeah. Grandfather clock will get you 1 point, or 5 points, sorry. 5 points for grandfather clock, 4 points for cuckoo clock, 3 points for digital, 2 points for alarm, and 1 point for sundial. How was your clock answer? Oh, that's still pretty good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's a lot of good answers there.
Yeah.
It's an unpredictable survey says.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Question number 11. Chaplin's last silent film is this commentary on the industrial world. It's an 11-word hint for an 11-letter movie title. That movie title, Modern Times. Modern Times. One of the bits in that movie that you might remember is Charlie Chaplin falling and spinning around gears. Maybe. Question number 12. Drawn together. So, from Paul Rogers, Name That Show. You can also check out his book, Name That Movie. Also wonderfully drawn together. This series of hints is from, look at that puffy shirt. Look at those junior mints. Look at that restaurant. Monks. That would be Seinfeld. Seinfeld. Question number 13. This supposedly archaic Romanian word, although this has been doubted by people that aren't me. I would not have known. But this supposedly archaic Romanian word for vampire is the title for this 1922 unauthorized and unofficial adaptation for Bram Stoker's Dracula, but in the 100 years since has become an influential film for its gothic style and monster design. That'd be Nosferatu. Nosferatu. Question number 14. Time after time. Time after time. Ba-bum-bum. So here are those historical moments in no particular order, in the correct order. A point for each correct placement. So starting in 1971, Century 21, the American real estate company, is founded. Next up in 1987, Spuds MacKenzie, Bud Light beer mascot, debuts during a Super Bowl commercial. And in 1989, the B-52s released their hit single, Love Shack. And in 1997, the James Bond movie Tomorrow Never Dies is released in theaters. So with that order, for a point each, Century 21. Then Spuds MacKenzie. Then Love Shack, Baby. And then Tomorrow Never Dies. Heading down the Atlanta highway. All right, question number 15. Your countdown takedown. While the overwhelming majority of millions of cardinals in the United States are red, the high end of estimates for the number of yellow cardinals, based off of the rare sightings every now and again, is, can I get a drum roll, please, for those yellow cardinals? 15. 15 yellow cardinals. Wow. Wow. So 15 will get you 5 points. If you guessed any number from 14 to 11, that is 2 points. 10 and under, 0 points. And 16 to 20 is also 0 points. Now your question number 16, that cameo cost over or under Frankie Muniz, Malcolm of TV show Malcolm in the Middle. I quoted you the cost of $200. Is that actual cost for a Frankie Muniz cameo? Over or under $200? It is under. It is under. If you remember last week, that means he is cheaper than Tommy Chong. And now you know. The actual cost of a Frankie Muniz cameo is $161. So act fast, fans of Malcolm in the Middle. The answer is under. Question number 17, your shining bright like a diamond and other diamond ratings. So there's 4 C's of a diamond. Speaking of 2 more C's, my dad just said, also bringing up something from last week. If you're wondering about part of this inside joke that I'm putting out on the internet from the chat, so your mom now knows. So your mom knows cocaine and cardinals. Yes, she guessed well on the cardinals, just as she guessed well on the cocaine question for the countdown takedown last week. All right. The 2 C's that my mom knows really well.
Yeah.
So the 4 C's of diamond ratings are cut for a point, color for another point, clarity, and carat. So cut is rated from 0 to 10. I don't know if high or low is good or bad. Again, I don't know the details, but it is a thing. Color is from D to Z. Why not A, B, and C? I do not know either. No. Clarity is FL to I3, and carat is per 1/5 of a gram. That one makes sense. That one makes perfect sense. Alrighty. Your question number 18. Keep it down. Rosebud is whispered by this character shortly before his death in a 1941 film, Rosebud. That'll be the words whispered by Citizen Kane. I'll also accept Charles Foster Kane. What does Rosebud really mean? Who knows, man? All right, and question number 19. So I watch the ripples change their size, but never leave the stream of warm impermanence. And so the days float through my eyes, but still the days seem the same. And these children that you spit on as they try to change their worlds are immune to your consultations. They're quite aware of what they're going through. Cha-Cha Changes. Changes by David Bowie in particular. So, changes for a point by David Bowie for a second possible point. That last bit might also be familiar from The Breakfast Club. It was the quote at the start of the movie. Starting with that, and these children that you spin on as they try to, change their world. Yeah. Question number 20 now, our Trivia Royale. And shout out to my producer as well for the concept of this question, the idea behind centenarians.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She, of course, did not know the answers.
No.
No. Just to give an insight on a potential Trivia Royale. It's a good one. I like it.
Good.
So here are all 15. You get 11 points if you named any 11 of these countries with the most centenarians, according to World Atlas, from a 2019 article using census data that ranged from 2007 to 2017. And a good reminder, next time the census comes up in Canada, do that census. Yeah. You too could take part in your own way in a Trivia Royale or a Trivia Club question in the future. All right, so I'm going to go from the top of this list to the bottom of the top 15. United States with the most centenarians, followed closely by Japan, which has a smaller population, of course, but also I think also has been noted to have a larger percentage of older citizens. China, it's also on that list. India as well. This first bit deals with the high populations, which makes sense. Brazil, Thailand, which is the outlier of the 15, I think, for me. I was like, oh, Thailand's on this list. Oh, cool. All right. France, Italy, Spain, Germany, South Africa, the United Kingdom, Canada at number 13, Mexico, and Russia. Some surprises.
Yeah.
Some surprises, some high populations. Yeah. Some, I imagine, or at least for the most part, some wonderful life expectancies. Because you got to have a high percentage of people that are in their 100s to get on this list. Or maybe not a high percentage, just a high number of people. I've lost track of what I'm trying to say, but here are those answers once again. United States, Japan, China, India, Brazil, Thailand, France, Italy, Spain, Germany, South Africa, United Kingdom, Canada, Mexico, and Russia. Yes, 50 potential points to be won once again, so add up those points. Let me know your total in the live chat. Look forward to hearing how you did. And as those point totals are being added up, here's that bonus bit of tiebreaker trivia if you need it. And this is one that I'll let you know about next Tuesday. Not here, but when we set up our games night. So if you're there, you'll know the answer. And ultimately, this is also an answer that I can post on the, actually, this is a better idea too. In case you're not able to make that next Tuesday thing, not the YouTube stream, but the games night. I'm going to post this on the triviaclub.ca recap as well, which will go up, if not tomorrow, then on Thursday. So I built a VCR, your anagram of Trivia Club. I'm going to ask you to find the awesome sequel, just an excellent sequel, in the following anagram. That anagram is Faux Madame Dory. Faux Madame Dory. Thank you, everybody. How do you do? Ooh, big break, 22. Nicely done. 22 points for your executive producer and mine. Yay! Thank you. 16 points for Team Uno Persona. Yay! Well done as well. 46 points for the Ghost of BB Rebozo. Yay! Well done. I got started on the point total callouts, maybe a little early. More still need to come in, or can come in. Don't let me cut you off if you're still compiling. We'll stick around for another minute or so. $36 points for Mad in LA. Yay! Thank you. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed as well, Sherilu and Michelle and Jan and Mom and Dad. Thank you everyone for joining in. Thank you to Rondai as well. Great to have everybody. Great to see everybody. Excellent to have you all involved, all playing along. Yes, wonderful. Thank you to everyone who's playing along, not only tonight, but joining in after the fact as well. Don't forget to comment with your point total as well. And as I noted before, but I will reiterate now, this will be our final Trivia Clubhouse before we switch to a games night of our very own. But there will be Trivia Club content on this YouTube channel. There's no set calendar for that, but you can like and subscribe and hit that bell notification below this video to be notified when those videos do pop up. So watch this YouTube space for future, slightly more produced videos. It'll give me something to do, play around with a little bit more editing and title cards, star wipes, that sort of stuff. And the transitions from one screen to the next star, the star wipe.
Oh,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Even if you don't know what it is now, you'll see what it means in the future. But yes, thank you for joining in. There's not much more to say, so say what we always do with me and my wonderful producer.
hello.
Hello. You look lovely. Thank you. So let's say the same thing we always do. Remember, it's not what you know, it's what you learn along the way. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us for
Yes.
100 episodes.
Thank you for joining us for 100. It's been a lot of fun having you in our Trivia Clubhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And thank you.
Thanks.
Bye, everybody.